Hello, my name is Bob Grace. I'm the President and CEO of Grace Tax Advisory Group and Grace Accountancy. Our firm focuses their efforts on retirement income planning, tax preparation, bookkeeping. We have legal services available through our firm, and we are able to provide safety, high income, and tax protected income for retirees. Well, I started working with ActionCOACH about 3 years ago after attending a presentation put on by Christie for the Chamber of Commerce. It was a free presentation that invited us in to find out ways to improve our business. I've owned 3 or 4 businesses throughout my career and have a degree in business, and I'm a lawyer and have a law degree, but I think I have a lot of the answers. The problem is, as a business owner, you don't use those answers. You know what to do, but you spend more time, at least I did, working in my business than on my business. And Heather was able to show me ways to take the skills that I had, the skills she brought to my table, and coordinate and focus them so that I could get benefit from trying to work on the business, taking a look at a vision in the future rather than just trying to stay alive on a daily basis. Well, I think the biggest benefit is helping me focus. You know, I run so hard, I put a 40 or 50 or 60 hour week together just about every week. And even though I promised myself, just like exercising, to take time out to work on the business, I never find time to do it. With the help of ActionCOACH and Heather and Dale and Paul, they've pinned me down to specific times each week, either on the phone or in person, to take a look at the promises that I've made myself and them to help improve and correct the mistakes I'm making in my business. And it's been particularly good. I would say my business in the first year increased over 40% simply because of having them help me bring the focus to what I knew had to be done, and they reminded me on a daily basis. I kind of kiddingly tell Heather she's got the sharpest boot in the city here, and she generally puts it in the proper place to get me to do what I'm supposed to be doing to help improve my business. The business has gone up at least 40% the first year. I was fortunate enough in my personal marketing group to be #1 out of about 600 financial advisors across the country. So I have to say that the help that ActionCOACH has given me has probably led to about 90% of the efforts that have helped us improve our business significantly. Well, I spend the same amount of time that I always have spent in the company, but it's much more efficient, which again has allowed us to improve our bottom line, not only from an efficiency point of view, but from an economic point of view. Our profits are better, our margins are better. Since I first started working with Heather, the first year it was 40%, but I think overall in the 2.5 or 3 years we've been together, I've virtually tripled our business, and that's significant. We do over $30 million of revenue, and I think when we started we were doing right around $10 million of revenue, so that's a pretty significant financial increase. Plus it gives me more comfort level. I used to run around like a chicken with my head off trying to put out fires, and now Heather and ActionCOACH and Dale and Paul have helped me delegate that responsibility, help me focus on the things that I do best and spend my time there, and delegate the things that I don't like to do or don't do well to other people that do them better than I do. ActionCOACH has improved my life by giving me more free time, but unfortunately I find myself filling that time with more work, but that's my choice. I like it. So therefore it's improved my financial bottom line significantly. My wife has a nice new car. She's got a couple of new diamond rings. Our house looks great. And that happens to be my choice. Those are the things that I've wanted out of life, and along with having us get along a whole lot better because I don't have the pressures that I used to have in my business. So they've done a lot of things on a lot of levels to help me improve my business. ActionCOACH has actually more than met my expectations. I expected some reports and some bottom line stuff, but not only has ActionCOACH brought that to me, but they've sat down with me personally. They've had a personal interest and a concern with where I'm going more than just on a business level. Actually, I've never been skeptical about ActionCOACH training. I'm kind of one of those bottom line guys. I look at something, if I like it, I make a decision, and As my wife tells me, I buy more than I should and take back what I don't like, and I've found that I didn't have to take anything back with Action Coach. As a matter of fact, I was overwhelmed with the skill and the ability and the knowledge that they brought to my table. Things that I thought I knew but didn't really know as well as I did. They helped me improve it at all levels. I found that Heather didn't have, or Action Coach, Dale and Paul, didn't have specific industry experience, but they had general good sound business knowledge, and they're a quick study. They were able to learn my business in a very short period of time, and the essence, which is of marketing and client service and bringing people in the front door so that I can use my skills. But the fact that they did not have specific business, my specific business experience, did not affect their ability to help me at all. Well, I think Action Coach training is useful in all areas of my life, not only in my business relationship, but my personal relationships. It helps me ground myself. I do a lot of public speaking. They've helped me improve that. A big portion of our business is marketing. They brought a lot of skills in that level. They've also, I think most importantly, helped me start keeping a better financial accounting of where my money goes, where it comes from, and what we do with it, and how it goes out the door, which has improved our bottom line quite a bit. Well, my advice to other business owners to Action Coach: if you don't take advantage of them, you're not taking advantage of what I would consider one of the best support teams and support systems in the country. You've got to have somebody who is sitting outside of your business, taking a look at it, so you can work on your business, not just in your business. And if you keep working just in your business, you're never going to grow to the level that you want to be at. You need to have somebody outside. Football teams hire coaches, golf players hire coaches. Everybody who is successful in life hires a coach. And that's why businesses who have coaches do a whole lot better than those that do not. So I'd get on the phone and call Heather or Dale or Paul right away, get them in, do what they tell you to do, write the check, and make it happen for yourself.